Hey guys, Oven here, and today I wanted to talk to you about a pandemic that is sweeping the nation. Um, for all I know, it could even be outside of the US. Then we really have a problem on our hands. Now you're probably thinking, I haven't heard anything about a pandemic in the news or anything. Um, what could possibly be such a big of a problem? Well, the Kardashian family is the problem. The Kardashian family that films the TV show Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Actually, not even just Keeping Up with the Kardashians, it's that. And they take Miami, and then they took New York, and then they went back to Miami, and then one of the girls got her own show with her husband, and then the other one got her own show with her husband, and then Kim got married. A horrible marriage that I wouldn't even call a marriage. Now, this isn't such a problem just because they have their own TV show. Well, I mean, that is a problem because they really don't deserve a TV show, but it's such a problem because they aren't famous for any reason. They are famous for being famous. They they never did anything. Well, Kim put out a sex tape uh, with some Ray J guy, which I've never heard of before, so he can't be anything special. Um, but other than that, they really have no reason to be famous. At one point, their dad, Robert Kardashian, was the attorney for O.J. Simpson, but that gives him fame, not the rest of his family. The only other person in that family that deserves to be famous, well, at least one time or another, was Bruce Jenner, because he was in the Olympics. He got a gold medal. He actually did something for this country, unlike the rest of them. The family does no good with their fame. These girls are role models. They're supposed to be going around and, setting a good example for these younger girls that look up to them. Why they look up to them, I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. What these girls really need to do to be a good example is to go out and get a real job, something that most Americans have. Now, a huge problem I have with these Kardashians is this recent marriage of Kim and Chris Humphries. I like Chris Humphries. I like basketball, and he plays for the Nets, I believe it is, New Jersey, and he's a pretty cool dude. But Kim, I'd like to smack her. Oh man. Now I'm not threatening her, but I'd like to smack her. Now the marriage between these two really made a mockery out of the sacredness of marriage. Gays and lesbians are out there nowadays fighting for their rights to get married. These two go out and get married for a whole, 70 days and then get divorced. Like, what was the benefit in that at all other than the publicity? Now, Kim even goes on the record asking the public to believe that this marriage that didn't even last 3 months wasn't fake, that it wasn't an act of publicity, which, it obviously wasn't. One of Kim's ex-publicists even came out saying that this was all fake, that there was no truth behind it, that they just wanted to get more publicity for themselves. And now, this publicist is getting sued for $200,000 by the Kardashians. Why? Just for exposing the truth? The Kardashians didn't want to be exposed for being as fake as they are? Watch the TV show. You'll see how fake they are. Actually, no, don't watch the TV show. Save yourself a little bit. Speaking of the money that the Kardashians are just throwing around, seeing as how, they have a money tree in their backyard and, a money toilet where they take their massive dookies every night and then just grab their own money right back out of it. The wedding between Kim and Chris Humphries cost more than $10 million and was viewed by over 4 million people. I'm a college student and I'm learning just exactly, that you don't throw around money like this. And with the money that they spent, I could have gone to college for the next 100 years, for the next couple hundreds of years. I bet if they use their money towards something good instead of this wedding that lasted only 70 days, my whole college could have gone to school all 4 years. Now, while I was searching the interweb, I found this piece of audio from TMZ.com, which I'm going to put in the description for you guys. Now, what it is audio from a producer of the show telling people where to go, telling the Kardashians their lines. They're telling one of the girls and her boyfriend or whatever what to say and what to do and what to fight about. Something about that doesn't seem right to me. The show is obviously very scripted. The show has writers. You can see in the credits. So obviously it's fake. But they go around telling them exactly what to even fight about. Now at the end of the audio, you can hear the producer telling other crew members, "Oh, I'll see you at the next wedding," which no one even knew about this other wedding. My girlfriend that watches the show didn't even know about this wedding. So obviously something's up with all this, and be on the lookout for this next Kardashian wedding, and please don't watch it. So now this comes to the part where I need your guys' help. If the Kardashians can get famous for doing absolutely nothing, I want you guys to go out there and like me and boost my video up onto YouTube, post my video around the web and get people to promote me, because if the Kardashians can become famous, then why can't I become famous? Make me famous, go out there, promote me, get me on hundreds of billboards, get me to make my own clothing line, let's see it. Let's see what you guys can do. If you can make the Kardashians famous for doing nothing, you can make me famous for doing nothing. And I'm going to promote that do not watch these Kardashians. If I was famous, I'd actually do something with my money. I'd put it to a good use. There's a lot of charities out there that could really use it. And while you guys should really be making me famous too, do not watch the Kardashians. Just boycott the Kardashians. That's what we really need to do. That's the message I'm trying to send in this video. Just to boycott the Kardashians and all of their ways to get famous. Don't watch the show. Don't buy the clothes. Don't even post on Facebook about how great the show was, because you shouldn't even be watching it in the first place. And definitely don't let your kids watch this sham of a life. Well, that's it for me, guys. Going on a little bit of a rant here, and I think it's a very deserved rant, seeing as how these people should not be famous. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe to me. The button should be appear somewhere. I don't know. Just press it. Help me out a little bit. Let's really get this video up. I want people to actually see this and understand the problem here. Because they're really changing a lot of things in America. That shouldn't be done. People should like this that are just bad role models should not be famous for no reason and be made examples of what a life should be when it's clearly not what a life should be of. Alright guys, well that's it for me. So Oven signing off.